to this vlog. This is something I never thought I'd do. I am vlogging in B&M, but I've got very carried away with filling up my trolley with things for my new trailer, which I'll show you around later. But I thought I'd start vlogging now whilst I'm picking up some bits and bobs. It's meant to be a jumping my horse video, but I thought I might as well take you around my new trailer at the same time. I have a ridiculous amount of stuff, so I'm going to finish shopping and then show you guys what I've got. Also, that was really close. I also don't really know what I need in my trailer yet, so if you guys have any suggestions, let me know. I've currently got like a little wash basket because it's got bunk beds, gas hob and a sink, so I need things like washing liquid and stuff like that, but I don't really know what to do for storage at the moment. I think until I've stayed away a few times I won't know, and I'm just getting way too carried away here. Some of these things, like this, is a bin for our kitchen at home because we don't have a bin because I snuck it out to the porch and it was like one of those bins that has two sections, so it now has dog food in, because it was annoying me that the dog food was sitting in like feed bag sized bags and the dogs were just getting into it, so I stole the kitchen bin and put it in the porch. So I'm getting a new kitchen bin. I've got things like a 6-pack of lights that are like touchable and battery powered, so I can have them on. I've got my little caddy here for my bits and bobs. I've got a throw, I've got a single sheet, just things like that really. I'm getting it at the moment, and I think once I've stayed away a few more times, or a few times, I've not done it once yet, I will know what I need more and how I can organise it. But if you guys have any suggestions, it's an EcoCheck show tracker, which is basically the same as the night tracker, just an older version. I want to find a mirror, but they're all actual glass mirrors here, and I think I want just a plastic one because, you know, being around horses, and just stick it to a wall so I can tie my stock and things. I'm obviously going to keep show jackets in there because it's got a little wardrobe, stocks. Anyway, I'm going to leave a shot because people are starting to look and I'm getting self-conscious, but I will show you what I got when I get home. I think I'm going to have to leave because this is a ridiculous amount of bits when I actually only came here to get some stuff for home. Okay guys, you're gonna have to excuse the mess in here because I haven't tidied yet today, but here is my B&M haul, and there's a whole load of things that I've ordered before I've stayed away, just things that I think I might need. I'm gonna organise it all nicely, see what else I need to get, like boxes and stuff. One thing that's definitely on, or a couple of things on the Amazon wish list are first aid kit for horse and human. I do have like pretty much a full vet's kit already, but anything else that I might think is useful, and high vis and hazard triangle to keep in the trailer, which technically you should probably keep in all cars, but I'm just going to keep one in the trailer. Maybe quite a nice one because obviously my ponies are my angels, so I'd much prefer them to be safe. Yeah, I always want to keep, like, if someone else is towing my trailer or whatever, I know that there is one in there if for whatever reason we break down. Anyway, let's get going. It's quite a lot. So first of all, I just got a very thin, cheap mat to wipe my feet on. Then I got this little, it's actually a washing peg basket, which I'm going to put all my shampoos, body wash. I'm going to unpackage my toothbrush, toothpaste, and then I'll probably just put the ibuprofen and paracetamol in there until I get my first aid kit. Oh, and my hairbrush. So that'll be like, I've got it so it's got holes in it so it can come into the showers with me, and then it will drain itself, so that's quite easy, and it's got a little handle so it's easy to carry. Everything's stored in there, and I know I can go to the shower block and have everything I need. Oh yeah, maybe TMI, but I'm also going to put some tampons in there. Probably just keep them in the trailer, to be honest, in a separate compartment, but just in case, don't want to be having an emergency. I just bought a kids single bedsheet. Pretty boring, but just to go on my bunk. Then I got a blue throw to go on it because I think the cushions are really ugly, and that'll be an extra thing to keep me warm if I do stay over there. Got some whiteboard markers, At the moment I've got a laminated piece of paper in there rather than an actual whiteboard, but that'll be quite useful to write my contact numbers and put it in the window of the trailer so that if anything goes wrong out eventing, people know how to get hold of me, and an emergency contact on there as well. So yeah, if like Casper's going crazy in the trailer, people can just ring me or someone I'm with. Like if I'm on Casper and Nutty's going nuts, they'll be able to contact who I'm with. Some pens just in case, really. Hand soap, sort of self-explanatory. Rubber gloves, mainly for doing some cleaning, maybe washing up. You never know when you might need a rubber glove. Also quite handy if you need it for vet stuff, like putting on creams and stuff. They obviously can go in the washing machine. I think they can go in the washing machine. You can wash them anyway. So yeah, that's easy. Dog poo bags, because the dogs will be coming away with me. Microfiber cloths. I'm going to put a couple of these in my kit, my grooming bag, to put shines and baby oil around their eyes and things like that, but the rest of them will be for cleaning and stuff. Then we have just a boring soap washer for if I have any dishes I need to wash up. Again, very liquid for the same reason. I'll do them in a minute. Sun cream, because I'm ginger, quite frankly. Some extra things to go on the soap scrubby thing. Some hooks. I'm going to put a couple of these for coats. Might put a few in the horse area for hanging up. Probably maybe get away with a bucket hanging on there. Spare hay nets and things. So just thought they would be quite useful. I don't know if you guys have any genius suggestions of what these might be useful for, because 12 is a lot. A little bin, there is a lid somewhere. But just a little bin to keep in the living area. Some disinfectant just to keep the living area clean. Dustpan and brush, pretty self-explanatory. These lights look pretty cool. So they're battery powered, but they do change colour. So if you don't want a harsh white light, I don't know how many colours they do. But if you don't want a harsh light in the evening, you can just change the colour like that. I could put one in the horse area, although I think the horse area already has lights, but if I wanted to travel them in the dark I think a lot of people do blue lights. I can do that, and I bought the 6-pack because it was £5 more than the 3-pack, and I thought might as well have 6 even. And then I just bought a whole load of hair ties, because you can never have too many hair ties. And my mummy, don't know if she watches these, but my mummy's friend got me this, which I love. It's just a little bag. I'm going to keep it in the trailer. I'm going to keep all my hair stuff. I'm going to get a whole load of hair nets, stock pins, safety pins, the works. Going to be in here for easy grab. I know where they are when I'm looking for them. For yeah, sort of hair little bits. Maybe stocks if I've got enough room, scrunchies, maybe spec. Actually, I won't do gloves because the Velcro sticks to hair nets and then makes holes in them. But yeah, I think that's everything I've got. I actually pinched this from Mum, just a bog standard little, there you go, it says what was in it. But I'm going to use that. And then quite looking forward to being able to take the dogs away with me as well. So I'll show you around the trailer later, but it has bunk beds, and then it has space under the bottom sort of sofa bunk that's all open. So I was thinking maybe if I create a little doggy den on one half of that, the dogs can sleep under there. Highly unlikely they will. They'll probably be on the bunk with me, but it is quite tight. It's not luxurious, let's put it that way. It is, I'm not even sure it's a metre wide, but yeah, so they'll be, I'm going to do a little bed. I should have got them some water bowls and stuff, travel bowls. Oh well. Do a little area for them. It's got hangers, like a hanging rail. So I've already put one of my old hunting coats in there, my body protector and air jacket in there, and I'll put my other show jackets in there that they can probably live in there permanently. What else? It's got quite a lot of storage areas, so if you guys have any suggestions of what I should put where. I'll show you around later, but if you've got suggestions of what is useful, what I can keep them in, should I get like loads of plastic boxes to keep certain things in, any of your tips and tricks for packing lorries / trailers would be very useful. I'm gonna put all of this into the box and get it ready to show you around the trailer later. Right guys, I have just got to the yard after work and we are chasing the sunlight. So as my aim for today is to jump a small course or a couple of jumps with Casper, because we're going show jumping on Saturday. Today is Thursday. I really just want to get on, get going, and then I will do my it's heavy trailer tour and unloading bits either later today, it's up there, or tomorrow. Hang on, gotta put you down for a sec. So yeah, I need to run, grab Casper in, get in the school, put some jumps out and get jumping before we lose this light. I'm not sure how much of it I'm going to film because no one is here yet and I don't think anyone's going to be here before it's dark. So we shall see. Come on boys, please make me walk through this. Yay, good boys. I could do with going up there and turning the electric fence off. However, I don't need to get stuck in the mud, do I? Come on in, good boys. Guys, you guys are going to have to excuse my very unaesthetic outfit. Oh, my hand's on that. And my disgustingly muddy pony because I need to get in the school and I don't have time to do the extra brushing. Poly jumps course all made. I've even made myself a little tiny skinny. We are doing 80 and 90 at the weekend. I don't know if I said that because we've been having lessons with Cam and I need to focus more on rideability, softness and seeing the right stride, knowing when to push, when to sit up, and it's a lot easier to do that at 80 than it is meter. So I thought, I don't care, I don't care what height I'm doing, so I'll do 80 and then if that all goes well we'll do the 90, and if not I might ask if I can just do another round in the 80. Like, we are focusing on training before the season starts, not competition, if that makes sense. So yeah, lovely course. I haven't set up a phone holder yet. Need to figure that one out. But yeah, we'll film Casper jumping, might film me riding 100. But we shall see. I've even got my lovely Poly Jumps mountain block, which is a lifesaver because it's nice and tall. Woo! And I can get on nice and easily. And if you haven't seen my Instagram stories, you'll know that Casper's had an allergic reaction, just a good boy, to his summer coat coming through, which has meant that all of his hair, you can't actually see it on here very well, all of his hair on his bum's falling out, so he does look like a little bit of an RSPCA case, but I promise he's no longer sore and he's been on antihistamines, so that has sorted it out. Just looks a bit ugly where it's all a bit bold, whilst his summer coat is going through. absolutely buzzing with that. Hopefully it'll stay the same on Saturday, because that was probably, well, this brown one here is 104. I think the grey spread's about the same, and the rest are all 1995. So yeah, obviously apart from the tiny little skinny. Very pleased with that one. He obviously did have that purple pole twice, but that was because it's not the best line. It's a very light pole. First time he had it, I put him on a bit of a shit stride, I'm not gonna lie. The second time, I think he only just rubbed it. He wasn't really concentrating. But yeah, very, very pleased with him. Just about beat the light, although it probably looks a lot darker on the screen than it does in real life. But very pleased with him. Now to go muck out, both boys, and what else am I doing? Oh, and doing a trailer tour for you guys and putting all my new stuff in it. I have to zoom out so you guys can see, but got myself my little mat. And then these go into bunk beds. Does anyone know if there's a way you can take this bit off? Because that makes it look really awkward if you want to have it as a sofa. But at the moment it needs a real good clean. Like, this is the stuff that they've left in it. But I've got my lights, so I can turn them off, turn them on. You can have all sorts of colours. It's pretty cool. So I'm going to leave that by the door. Oh, I should get a sticky thing for that, so it can stick there. And I know where it is. That's quite a good idea. And then, yeah, so I've got this just laminated piece of paper. This is whiteboard marker. So I can zoom back in now. So I can put it in the window, either that one or the one on the door, which you can't see because it's in the dark now. I'll do that in a minute. So for when I'm riding, emergency contacts, etc. The screen to go in the car for watching the horse when I'm travelling. All my bridle numbers, that's just the trailer details. My little bag with all my hair bits in. My lucky teddy, which I've had for years. He could probably do with going in the wash. A spare cap. Then I have my toiletries, tampons, dog leads, and poo bags. Number bibs down there at the moment. Then body protector, air jacket, and a show jacket back there. This table folds down. There is this mirror currently, but it's in a very awkward angle. You have to like lean your knee over there. But I don't know where else you put one apart from like there. I think that would be better. There's also a rail up here. No idea what to do with that. I guess if you can twist your hanger, you can hang some more clothes up there. I put my lights there. There's already some coat hooks there and hook there. There's the light there if you are plugged into trailer. And then I've just put down here, so you've obviously got the grill, the gas is outside, the sink. Hang on, let me turn the flash on. So down here we have the bin, my box of goodies that I haven't placed yet. I've got all those hooks, which I'll decide where I'm gonna put them. I'm gonna leave my mugs down here for now. I think that's not very safe, but I'm not really going very far. Then what I'll do is get another one that will fit in here and another one that will fit there. So I just have a whole load of things, and whether I put a little shelf in there, because there's still quite a lot of room. So there's a lot of storage space in there. Then that's the water tank, which I think I'll put a proper container in there because that's tiny. They obviously really use it and somehow figure out how to wash this green pipe. And then I've just got my little dustpan and brush there. And then where I was talking about for the dogs, I've got my, oh, that spider's alive. I've got my tack cleaning kit, my vet's bag, which I might get a box to put it in because that's unsightly. And then I was just going to make this little area, if I zoom out, this little compartment, the dog beds. So at least they can lie under there and be out of my way. I've already put a little dog toy there for them. And then if they do want to hop up on here with me, they can, but as you can see, it's not very wide at all. Yeah, it needs a good clean and sort out in here, but I thought I'd just get everything in and then I will show you around the rest of it. So let's turn that off. That is genius. And then on the door, got a whip holder, window. The door clips back, which is great. Then that stays there, then it's side loading. And then I'll just show you quickly in the horsey area. It's got, I've already put my white numbers, I can zoom back in now. White numbers in that one, there's a tail bandage in there, and I'm gonna put show rugs in there. Then I've put this light in here so that we can have blue light when traveling. You can't really see it because I've got the flash on still, but there is also the normal light. There's plenty of windows. Got all my buckets, so I've got 2 wash buckets, a drink one and a wash one, 2 feed buckets which will live in here because they're just my show ones, and then a spare wheel which should be on here, and I need to figure out how to get it on there and get some nuts for it. But yeah, nice huge space for the ponies. You can move this up and down all the way to each side, which is great. This is my tack locker, which I'll show you in now. And all the doors have this neat little bit to secure them. They're all lockable, so no one can pinch any things. And then I put the light in here because you can also tap them. It needs a bit of a wipe down because that is actually mould. But these, some wheel rims in there, which I don't think I'll put on. Oh, there is a light in here already. That's good to know. But if it's not plugged in, that's a bit easier. This needs to be secured again because that bit is down there. Then I've got my stud box, which has a couple of pairs of gloves, a couple of hairnets, scrunchies. So I'm going to probably move my scrunchie and my hairnets up to my other little kit bag. And then there's some tape and all my studs and stuff in there. My stud girth, because I don't use that at home. So I thought that can live in here. And that is the horse box. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the tour. I'm going to have to crack on and work out the boys and give them their tea, but yeah, very excited to be, oh, I've not turned that one off. There you go, that's what it looks like. Very excited to be getting out and about in this. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the vlog. I've already said it, but Casper was so good jumping, so fingers crossed for the weekend, which will be probably my next vlog, although I don't think I have anyone coming with me, so not sure if I'll be able to film it, but I might be able to ask a stranger again. And yeah, very exciting getting the trailer all kitted out, and can't wait to just stay away. We are going to events camp at the end of the month, but I'm not actually staying in it. I believe they provide you with a lodge, but it would be good to use all the stuff in it and know what I want, etc. So yeah, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and see you next time.